Hey guys, we're Zoe and Max, and if you haven't seen last week's video, make sure to check it out. But
in today's episode, we're going to be checking out one of probably the most incredible off-grid homesteads that are self-reliant that I've ever seen. Last week's video and this video were supposed to be just one video until we came to our friend's cabin and we realized this is such an incredible place, it deserves its own video. Today, we figured we'd sit down and we'd share a little bit about why we're here.
why this is so cool to us is because one day we hope to do the same on a smaller scale, but still we want to have a self-reliant home one day. So I think this is a really cool place to be and see our future.
Just touring this whole place has been super interesting.
Speaking of tours, let's go over quickly what this homestead has to offer. So first up is the yurt. The yurt is where guests stay, like us. That is where we are staying, and it is so comfy. Next up, we have some ducks that are a bit camera shy, so they might run away. So cute. The next animal on this property is chickens. You'll be able to see it, their eggs. Look at that. Oh, it's warm still.
I don't know if I like that.
And this chicken coop is so beautiful because all the wood is milled right here on the property. Speaking of milling, so this is the mill, and this is where they cut all the wood that is either fallen by itself, washed up from the sea, or needs to be cut down for safety reasons. And if you look to my side, you'll be able to see all the wood that they have stocked up here. After all the wood is milled, it is brought here to be turned into different things for the property. This property is so big that they even have their own street signs. You can find a couple of them here on the property, and it's really cool. So after milling all that wood, you're definitely going to be a little hungry, and there's no shortage of food here on the island. Behind me is one of their many gardens, and this is so beautiful. Are you kidding? They grow every plant under the sun: tomatoes, onions, basil, plums. I can't even think of all the plants that they have in here. Squashes, potatoes, like literally so much different food. You can have anything that you want for an entire 365 days. For the duration of COVID up until now, our friend's dad has been living off of all the food that is here. So they needed to build a breakwater to protect themselves from the ocean, and behind me is where they found all the rocks. So they dug out this hole, and now it fills with fresh water, and they use that fresh water to water all the plants and all the other things that come along with this property. And also what we just found beside me is some beehives. So there's tons of little bees right here. There's so many pollinators here, so many butterflies, so many bees. It is so amazing to see all the little insects here. Max is a little nervous to go get footage of this beehive. You're not gonna get stung. They won't sting you.
If I like step on the queen.
Oh, maybe that. You can see all the bees right there. So if you notice behind me, there's even more guest houses because they have their entire extended family stay on this property. So to close off this tour, we have the last garden right behind me. This garden is full of such yummy food, and below me down there, we have some amazing apple trees, plum trees, and kiwi trees. Behind Max, which is behind the camera, is the family house. This is where everybody meets up to make dinner and hang out, and it's such a beautiful little space. Max is on his way to go get more onions because he doesn't approve of my onions.
We realized we're cooking for everybody, so we kind of need a bigger onion than we grabbed.
Ethan just brought us to a garden where we will be picking our lettuce. Max is back with the better onion.
Is it good? This isn't gonna feed 5 people.
Got it? Got all the ingredients? Wow, this is so nice, Ethan.
Oh, you haven't gone to the greenhouse yet.
There's a greenhouse. What's this? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Wow. This is so pretty.
Wow, this is actually like noticeably more like tropical in here.
I would actually love to like cook with some of this.
I know, right? I'm looking forward to doing this tonight. I'm cutting up some pico de gallo. She's beating the chicken. She's making the guac. And dinner is served.
So good.
It's all fresh. Who's got a good cheers?
So I will do it too. We did have the opportunity to like live in the wilderness, which not everyone has the capacity of. It is beautiful to see what the human can create by himself. I do a cheers for also the reunited moment that you can have with the people you grew up with.
So good, Molly.
Amazing.
That was so good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Is my hair crazy? This morning, we're eating some sausage got from piggies that were grown on the island. Raised on the island. It's an amazing day out. It was supposed to actually be raining, and we've been blessed once again with no rainfall. So let's explore. So we also made bagels with smoked salmon and dill. The salmon was caught right off the point here, and the dill was grown in the garden.
So Max has left me on this little island to just chill by myself because our friends are sailing over here and they needed a little help. Our friends Juliet and Molly, the other girls, are also on the island. They're just going to find some blackberries for our drinks.
A few moments later.
Max has just arrived back, doing a pirate accent.
We would like to report one fine ship upon your docks, dear matey.
Max is back and we're going to be spending this afternoon on the remote island.
This is called Ragged Island. Can't camp here, so we won't be able to spend the night here.
You can't?
But it's a pretty cool little random rock in the middle of the ocean that has a couple little trees on it, little bushes, a little beach.
We found blackberries.
There's some seals over there that we saw. It's a nice little way to spend the afternoon. We're the only people here.
Yep.
The only inhabitants of this island right now.
And here comes our friends on the sailboat.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they can dock
Yeah.
or land on the beach with the sailboat. We'll see how good of sailors they're.
Yep.
We were just chilling here. Now the boys are losing their sailboat. So, gotta film the recovery here. But we're still enjoying our time just having our own private island. Not often you get to say that. We've gone from beaches to private homesteads and now just a private island in general. Good save. Our island adventure is coming to an end. Grabbed a couple oysters for dinner.
How am I supposed to get to the boat?
Jump.
To the boat?
We've made it back to the property. I'm in the garden picking out some onions and some basil and some tomatoes. For tonight, we're gonna make some pizzas. The naan bread that we're using is not from here. We could have had stuff from here, but we still had some naan bread left over from our last adventure. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. But the rest of the ingredients will all be from here. And so we're gonna cook that up. We're all hungry. I've still gotta find basil though. There are so many plants in here. Finishing touches on the pizza done. Time to cook this bad boy. That looks yummy.
That does look really yummy.
Taste test.
How's your pizza? Yummy?
Delicious. On a scale of 1 to horrible. What time is it?
Hot tub time. Max has made cinnamon bun French toast, and this is my first time trying it. It's yummy. It's really yummy. How is it, Ethan? Is it yummy? All right, we are packing up and getting ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week's videos, part 1 and part 2.
If you guys enjoyed seeing this off-grid lifestyle, homestead, growing, beach life shenanigan, let us know in the comments, because this is definitely something we're interested in doing more long term and investing in ourselves. But we obviously want to hear from you, the community. What do you guys think about it?
And you guys left so many nice comments on our why we sold the van video. So thank you so much for this community that we've built. You guys are seriously the best. Thanks for coming back. There's a few people that have literally come back since the first video and they comment on every single video. So thank you so much.
We noticed.
We noticed.
Also, if there's anybody else in the general Vancouver, BC area who's got a really cool homestead property, let us know, because maybe we can do more tours or something like that of different properties before we get our own. We're not quite at that point financially where we can get our own off-grid property, but maybe we can tour them and we can be, you know, real estate. No, you know those like real estate tours where they like walk through and they're like, oh, granite countertops. Maybe we can be like, oh, goats. That's also a possibility. We're kind of rambling on here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Press the like button, helps us out a ton.
Subscribe
Leave a comment
if you haven't.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Oh, don't promise that.
We'll see you guys as soon as we possibly can.
Yes.
That's a promise. Bye-bye.
Bye guys. Cantaloupe.
Jalapenos.
Oh. You go over that.
There's so much going on in this shot.